Whoa. How do I organize this? So a question for the comments before I even start this unboxing. How do I make this look less shit? Because it's functional. It's in a functional kitchen. This kitchen functions, sort of. How do I do this? I mean, I could hang a drapes on it. That's dumb. Organize it better? I pretty much organized it on stream. Get rid of boxes that I don't use. Who the fuck eats Crispex? Why are those here? My floor is creaky too. Alright. I didn't really unbox. I didn't take them out of the box yet. You've seen these, but you've never seen an unboxing of them. These are the Micca Covo S's. Jesus, look at that packet. Holy shit. These are like the super desiccant packets, so like for moisture. I guess they want to make sure if the ship sinks, they can still sell these, because holy fuck. There's one per thing. Thanks, Micah, I guess. So, these little baby coaxials, right? They're adorable. I love them. They're in my bathroom. Which is ironic that I have them in my bathroom now for at least 2 years. And they're just sitting there exposed to the moisture with this on it. And I recently took the cover off and I gave them a good inspection. Perfect. So, don't be afraid of a little bit of moisture. Just don't put them out in the rain. Anyway, why do I have 2 pair of these? Because my cousin Jay, who never watched these videos, so is never going to catch wind of this, his living room is bigger than mine. By a lot. By like 10 more feet that way. His ceilings are lower, and I gifted him the greatest gift anyone's ever gifted anyone, which is JBL Studio 530s. Mostly because I wanted to get another pair out of the house. And when we go over there to watch movies or TV shows, and he's the usual place for my family to hub together, it's like, you can't put it up loud, and so there's like volume to, so I'm like, you know what you need? You need surround sound. And he's, that doesn't make any sense to a normal person, but when you add side and rear speakers, and they're all playing something, doesn't have to be loud, just something, you can balance everything down. It's called sound reinforcement, is how that works. So since he won't go out and do it, and since he's described to me that he hates the Harman Kardon receiver I got him, which was $100, so I knew it was only going to last for a temporary amount of time. Now I'm going to try to convince him to get a 7.1 receiver. He can't add a sub. He'll never add a sub. But he needs rear channels. So I said, alright, I'll use my Patreon powers to buy a set of, or 2 sets of these little Micca Covos. And what we're going to do is it'll be a future video where I paint all of these white. I'm going to take them apart, and I might even leave them apart, and I might even remove this entirely just to make the mounting of them easier. Because he's got thick crown molding, like in the corners, which I have no crown molding to even show you. And I'll probably take them apart, paint them, not reassemble them, so that you could just, through where the driver is going to go, you're just going to go boom, 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 mount them, wire mount them. There shouldn't be any crossovers. I took this apart. There's just a little cap on there. And then go whoop, whoop, and then you screw in the driver, and then I might even change these over to white. I'll see how hard that's going to be. I have some white spandex. I'm just going to go, and that's going to be it's going to be a full custom job. And then I'll obviously install them on camera, or he'll install them on camera. He needs to do, because he does really good work, like, on things, like, and he should really be documenting that, because that's, he's missing out. Because as annoying as it is to have him yell at you while you're cooking, it's much, much, much worse when you're trying to help him with, like, home improvement stuff. Nubbers is here. And here's the other thing. Now I just did a Koss unboxing. If you watch my unboxings regularly, how my chicken nuggets going? Perfect. I just did a whole box of Koss stuff. I got the Koss Porta Pros, I got the Koss KSC 575, whatever the fuck number is, and those big ugly ones that are real heavy and uncomfortable. And here are the only thing that stands to fight stacks currently. There are other Electrostats, obviously, but I don't have access to them. Gently, baby, just let it out. By the way, look at that. That is the best example of box-in-a-box packing I've ever seen. I mean, there was nothing on top, though, so you gotta hope that this has proper padding. Hi! Do you want to try the box in a box? Look at it. It's fancy. Here, I'll put this down. I'm obviously keeping that to return this to the owner, but should you want to go into that, she wants chicken nuggets. She doesn't give a shit about Koss headphones. I didn't do this. This is his doing. Anyway, I think the guy won this at RMAF or somewhere along the lines. And these are, like I said, the only competitor to stacks. Okay, we've got a... I hope they're nothing like those crazy giant ones. I'll put a towel down in case there's any dirt. These smell like they've been in a basement for 30 years. Oh ho ho! Glad I'm unboxing this on camera, because that is... My father has been like photographer forever since I was a kid. And this is what he used to bring around with his goddamn big Super 8 goddamn recorder in it. Dude, what... Alright, I gotta say this. Koss has stacks beat so far, because nothing came... It's real leather. I can't tell. It's probably a good thing. I doubt it's real leather. It's just... Oh, we got some size. That's perfect size for CDs, ladies and gentlemen. For your CD collection, okay. Gotta check these first before I actually get into it. We've got a shoulder strap, because, you know... Dude, I'm tempted now. Now... I was not tempted to like carry around my electrostatics ever, but now I feel like I have to for the review. I have to undo this. This is kinky. This is black leather and clasps. This is very accountant stuff here. All right. Now what do we've got? We've got... He obviously didn't rewrap that 100%, but that's fine. We've got... What the fuck is this? No, I'm serious. What the fuck is this? Because it's very light. It's got a power... Oh, I've never been so confused in an unboxing. Are you serious? Are you serious? Does this take C's? Oh, Jesus. Fuck. I'm not joking. I don't look into these things. I don't research... This takes 6 C batteries. 6 C's. I was asking somebody the other day, why don't C's exist anymore? They're a nice size. And now I gotta go fucking buy them, or I gotta go buy adapters to use my AA's. Wow, look how shitty that is. Are we looking at how shitty that wire is? Just like, oh my god. Alright. Use C batteries, 1.5 volt. Koss, you had my curiosity, and now you have my attention. Not gonna fall, that's gonna fall. And I was worried about only opening 2 things that wouldn't have anything interesting to talk about for a long period of time. We've got right angle RCA to 3.5 millimeter. That's a hard wire to find. I have one in my car. Actually no, I have. This is right angle. Never these. This is, and are they branded Koss? They are. Here's a 3.5 to 3.5 right angle, and here's a right angle to right angle, just RCA. So lots of right angle RCAs. Obviously, if you're going portable, I've got a nice little park right down the block here. I'm just gonna have to. The review might have to take place in the park, which will be a first, and I'll have to wear this camera outside, and I hate that. Zeos is brave. He ain't that brave. All right, now this is the proprietary, as you can see it's been ripped open, proprietary cable, which has the same number of connectors as like a stacks, but is completely incompatible. So none of my stack setup will work unless I get an adapter that'll make this work with that. I think this also uses high power. So here, let's put you back in here. This is that battery. The battery thing has blown my mind. I mean, I'm not getting to them yet. I'm gonna see what else. This has got to be power brick for the wall. Like, notice how this is, you know, legit. Proper orientation positive on the center. We got 9 volts DC, 1 amp. So the stacks, even the 252A uses 12 volts, half an amp. So that's a slight difference. The biggest negative with the Koss shit is Koss makes this. Stacks makes a line. They have a whole series of things, different amps, and Koss makes this and this. That's it. I don't know of any other. If there are other Koss, I'll research it and find out. but this is what they make. Are you serious? Oh my god. So, alright. The back is power in, and then like very recessed, not color-coded left and right RCAs. And then the front is a power switch, which is sideways, because it's never supposed to be a horizontal line. It's supposed to be a vertical line. So that's supposed to be like off and on. But they just use this anyway, because why not? With the power indicator, which we'll find out what color that is. I think it's green. You got a secondary input in front, 3.5mm. Here's where you connect phones. So not speakers. No, not ear speakers. They're earphones, I guess. And then this is acoustic level, and it's a dual ring system, which normally, like on stacks, you have that where you can grab the front and back and twist it at the same time to get volume. Unfortunately, this one doesn't lock up, so it looks like you could turn. You have to make sure you grab both, and even grabbing both, this one's harder to turn, so it's sort of like lagging. Wow, this is gonna be a fiddly motherfucker. They're smooth. I'll tell you this much. They're smooth as butter. I'll message the guy. See if he'll let me pop this open. I mean, it's 4 screws there, and then this should just disintegrate in my hands. I want to know what's inside. Maybe I'll even open up the 252 to compare. So that's the E90. Anything else in the bottom of this? All right, let's take out the things, which disassemble, obviously, for easy travel. I don't want to say, but yeah, that's padded, man. Next. Oh, actually, I have to cook my food while we're doing this. Let's do those multitasks. So this has... Oh, that's just an extension cable. So this has the cable already on it. It's very short. You know why it's short? For portability! So you can take your electrostats to the park and have a little short cable. So, ooh. I mean, light as... I was going to say light as butter. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just really hungry. Do we get an indicator left and right? That says Koss. That says R. So, alright, here is our... I mean, stacks, the original stacks, even my L700s aren't exactly built like tanks, so I'm not going to knock these. And they're roughly the same price as like the original stacks combo. And this just... Does this just pop in? Or is there... Oh, there's a button. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, let's try this again now without being stupid. Look at that. You know what? I don't hate this system. Because it means you get to, disassemble Stephanie. Putting them on. Putting them on. Well, we got much less discomfort than the original stacks with those pads, and then it was too flat, and the clamp, and it was like, oh god. I mean, this isn't exactly leather. This is that like garbage bag material, which you see on usually like $30 headphones, but the shape and size is like, it's fist. That's fist size. That's 4 knuckles plus. So I'm gonna be able to plug this in. Then I'm going to be able to plug in an input, strap this bitch on, and then I'm obviously going to have to put my little battery compartment. I can't believe this comes with it. This is the most ridiculous thing. I'm undoing the wire cable tying this, because obviously it's getting used. Drop you in there for now. I mean, that's real short. I could probably build an extension if... Nope, that's a different plug than standard. I think. Much bigger hole, it seems like. Okay, so, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna just keep waving my hands at it like it's a thing. I guess now I have to listen to some of these and then go for a walk. That's ridiculous. I had no concept that they'd have like a battery thing. Why? I mean, that's great. And I actually thought about taking my 252 and wiring up a battery pack with the reverse polarity. I was just too afraid to blow it up, because you can't get it replaced. You can't just go to Amazon and buy a new one when it breaks. Thank you for letting me rip this apart in my kitchen. And then the Kovo video of the paintings will be up. The painting of the Kovos. These, look, it's even different sizes. I got a giant one for the one that's between it. Whatever. I'm gonna have my chicken nuggets and pasta. Another minute.